is David Patrick Mazurek, or Mazz as he's known to his friends, the few friends he has. Mazz is pretty much a loner. Mazz likes to surf. Mazz lived in a small town on the California coast. People would see him head for the beach and they'd say, "There goes Dave Mazurek, the billionaire." But that was only half true. Mazz was one of the stars of Silicon Valley. Mazz and his high school buddy Tom Fletcher started one of the big tech companies in the 1990s that became a household word. 10 years later, Tom bought out Mazz, and Mazz retired to become a full-time surfer. Mazz was estimated to be worth somewhere around $400 million. Tom Fletcher became a billionaire several times over. Tom and his wife Kimiko Hashimoto had parties at their spectacular villa on the coast. Sometimes they invited Mazz. Kimiko is an artist, so the guests were an interesting mix of bohemians, tech geeks, and high-rolling investors. It was at one of these parties that Tom told Mazz that he and Kimiko were planning to leave the country because of abrupt climate change. "In a few short years, the Arctic Ocean will be ice-free," Tom said. "When the Blue Ocean event occurs, civilization will collapse. But Kimiko and I won't be here to see and experience the mayhem." Tom explained that he and a small group of billionaires had bought a chain of islands in the South Pacific. The atoll was so tiny, it didn't even have a name. It was known as SP-20. "Really," Mazz said, "you expect it to happen that fast?" "Absolutely," Tom said. "Here, I'll explain. Look at your drink and imagine that there was hot sun beating down on it. All the sun's heat would be working to melt the ice at the top, but your drink would stay cool. But when the ice is gone, the sun's energy begins warming your drink. It's the same in the Arctic. Without the ice, the oceans will warm rapidly. With a rapidly warming Arctic Ocean, the jet stream will no longer drive the weather in the northern hemisphere. Extreme droughts and storms will be the new normal. A warm Arctic will thaw frozen sediments, releasing huge quantities of methane into the atmosphere, a potent greenhouse gas. Temperatures will increase rapidly. In a short time," Tom said, "everything goes to hell." "What about rising sea levels?" Mazz asked. "Aren't you taking a big risk living on an island?" "In the long term, yes," Tom replied. "But in the near term, we're facing the sudden collapse of industrial civilization. Millions will die from famine, breakdown of law and order, even war. But we'll be safe in our island chain. We have one habitable island left for sale. If you're interested, let me know. Tomorrow at the latest." When Mazz drove home, he researched everything Tom told him about abrupt climate change. The facts were undeniable, the science unrefutable. The collapse of industrial civilization was imminent, and soon after, the human species faced extinction. The next day, Mazz called Tom. "I'm in," Mazz said. "I'll buy the island."